Top 10 Open World Games to Play in 2022. 2020 and 2021 were a bit of the top challenge for developers. The worldwide health pandemic outbreak caused so many quarantine orders and shutdowns to take place. As a result, several video games that were anticipating have been pushed back. That should make for quite the packed year for video games in 2022. So here in this video, we will discuss about top 10 open world games to play in 2022. But before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. Number 10. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. The Assassin's Creed series offers an exciting lineup of historical destinations: Renaissance Italy, Victorian London, and Ptolemy-era Egypt, to name a few. If we have to pick one, we're going with Odyssey's jaw-dropping take on ancient Greece. If you're looking for a game to get absolutely lost in, Odyssey overflows with content. Multiple main narrative threads, countless side quests, fortress to conquer, naval battles, mythical animal hunts, and much more await hero Cassandra Alexios. Odyssey feels more fun to explore because it embraces being a video game more than any entry, letting you climb almost any surface. It even has an ability that negates fall damage, so long hay piles. If spending 100 hours clearing out the base game isn't enough, DLC expansions such as the fantastic fate of the Atlantis extended this big fat Greek adventure. Number 9. Ghost of Tsushima. Per the title, Sucker Punch's samurai epic unfolds on the real life of Japanese island of the Tsushima during the Mongol invasion of 1274. Warrior Jin Sakai must liberate his home by any means necessary, whether dueling enemies face to face or stealthily picking them off from the shadows. The overwhelming beauty of the Tsushima is breathtaking. Copious flower fields, tall grasses, and bamboo forests that dance in the wind create the sense of living in an idealized version of every samurai movie ever made. Smart and subtle guidance in the form of the summonable wind current points players in the right direction without breaking immersion. The game boosts plenty of the side quests, but the most substantial consists of the narrative episodes following the exploits of the Jin's primary allies. Number 8. Marvel Spider-Man. Spider-Man's primary mode of transportation is a blast, and arguably the most entertaining form of the traversal in any open-world game. It's maybe the only title in which you will never want to fast travel. For New Yorkers, it's cool to crawl up landmarks such as the Empire State or Chrysler Building. For comic enthusiasts spotting Avengers Tower, Doctor Strange's Sanctum Sanctorum, Jessica Jones' Alias Investigation Office, the bar with no name, and other recognizable hotspots is a thrill. Challenges such as Harry Osborn science experiments, busting random street crimes, or catching pigeons. Yes, pigeons offer a solid fun, as does collecting backpacks filled with charming mementos, documenting Peter Parker's decade-long superhero career. Number 7. Forza Horizon 5. The greatest trick the Forza Horizon series pulls is fooling players into liking racing games by disguising them as open-world RPGs. The latest entry, Horizon 5, serve as the pinnacle of that Trojan horse-style design. Set in a stunningly beautiful redemption of the Mexico, players sit behind hundreds of the vehicles to compete in a seemingly endless number of wild races. Whether you are speeding against other cars or a 747 airplane, the sheer variety of events and an over-the-top tone make Horizon more lighthearted compared to the most pure racing sims. In addition to the traditional races, you can enjoy Horizon's 5 entertaining take on Battle Royale, a zombie infection mod, and observed story-driven scenarios like driving a parade float, a staggering collection of the unlockable cars, purchasable homes to store said vehicles, plus cosmetics and goofy dances for your avatar, create powerful incentives to score the winner's purse. Number 6. Red Dead Redemption 2. Few studios craft worlds that feel as lifelike as Rockstar games. Red Dead Redemption 2 might be their crowning achievement. Every inch of this Wild West drips with immaculate detail and feels like you have stepped into a time portal to the 1800s. Survival elements such as cooking, camping, and hunting allow players to roleplay as a trail-worn gunslinger effectively, and it's more fun than you would expect. Emergent side missions mean fascinating story, or memorable stranger can pop up at a moment's notice, and there's plenty of diversity when it comes to the strange sights you will stumble upon. Number 5. No Man's Sky. Open world? Try Open Universe. No Man's Sky lets players freely explore entire solar systems worth of randomly generated planets. Each planet is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Strange animals, bizarre plant life, and weather conditions, and valuable resources await your scanner. No Man's Sky infamously launched as a solid game that under-delivered on its grander promises. In the years since, the game has done a complete 180 with numerous expansions, updates that have added, among others, base buildings, true multiplayer, creature taming, actual storylines, underwater exploration, VR support, all for no extra charge. Number 4. The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. What makes Breath of the Wild magical is that it unclutters years of AAA open-world design. Instead of littering Hyrule with icons telling you where to go, it allows players to forge their own paths. It only has one mandatory mission: destroy Ganon. Since you can do the right away, everything else is optional. Even the largest games force you to adhere to the path of a main linear narrative. In the BOTW, one player's approach to slaying Ganon can be totally different from another's. Do you complete the 4 primary dungeons? Seek out the Master Sword? Build up your hearts? The beauty of it all, there is no wrong answer. Number 3. The Witcher 3: Wild Hunt. The Witcher 3 gritty fantasy world is as beautiful as it is deadly. We would never want to actually live in it, though, due to its densely packed population of the supernatural monsters, tyrannical rulers, and typically backstabbing citizens. The Witcher 3 continent keeps you on your toes thanks to the impact of its choice-driven gameplay. Small choices often come back around hours later in more significant ways than you expect, making every shifty thief, sluttery mage, a cowardly would-be knight worth engaging. With a compelling main storyline, dozens of meaningful side quests, and boatloads of treasures, The Witcher 3, as well as its phenomenal expansions, succeeds in making its gargantuan setting worth uncovering. Number 2. Horizon Forbidden West. Forbidden West stands as a staggering technical marvel, boasting one of the most graphically impressive worlds we've ever seen. Eye candy leaps out at every turn, from ruined deserts, casinos, snow-capped mountain villages, and of course, jaw-dropping machines old and new. Guerrilla makes getting around easier, thanks to more streamlined traversal mechanics, and Ally's glitter-like shield wing lets players descend from great heights with style. Overflowing with more meaningful side quests and a variety of activities, from combat pits to underwater dungeons to kart racer-inspired mount racing. It's easy to lose dozens of hours trekking across this post-apocalyptic background. Number 1. Elden Ring. From Software proves its punishing yet satisfying style of action RPG absolutely works in an open-world format, brimming with mystery and danger. Elden Ring allows players to make their own way, providing little guidance or hand-holding, making every discovery feel like a genuinely exciting and well-earned reward. Unlike traditional Souls games, slamming against a difficult boss isn't the end of the line. You can simply explore elsewhere and fall down the rabbit holes of reaching an impregnable fortress. surviving a treacherous swamp, or taking down dozens upon dozens of other imposing enemies. Thank you guys for watching. If you want more videos like this, make sure to like the video and hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video.